Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, I haven't posted in a long time. I've been working on Creepercraft a little too much, to where the point where you'll think that I've been cheating, but I promise I'm not. So this video is going to be 10 easy redstone things to build in your survival world. So these are the things you have planned out, so I guess let's get right into the first one, which is a disco dance floor. Now this is a really simple concept to what to do. I'll just quickly explain this one. So what this is, we have observers, like this observer chain right here, hooked up like this. So it's like this, and then however wide you want the dance floor to be. I did a 5x5, so you have 5 here. In that case, I would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks like that. But since we have it like that, we just place observers on the top on all of those, and then a redstone lamp, and then it would create like a chain reaction. And so what you can do, you can hook that up to a redstone clock like this, and it creates a really cool design. Now, you can use this for a lot of things. You can have like a party room, you can build, I don't know, anything you really want. And this could be as big as you want to. You could extend it out this way and that way, as long as you just keep on extending the chain. So yeah, let's keep that rolling, and on to the second one. Now this one I actually have in my Creepercraft base, but I haven't showed anyone on camera yet, and that is a hidden entrance. You place water in the cauldron, and then a block gets moved out the way, and you can go down into your entrance. And so the redstone on this is very simple. All we need is a comparator running to a block with a torch, and then a redstone dust powering this sticky piston. And if we take the water out, it's basically, yep, just back in. And you can have this anywhere you really want. So as long as you put like the repeater in it, if you put like a repeater here, you can move this all the way to like here, as long as you just make the redstone line good, I guess. Well, so that's that one. At this third one, we have a super smelter. Now this is the design I know, and well, actually these are all Bedrock Edition friendly too, so that's really nice. So what you do, you just take your iron ore, or any kind of ores you want to smelt, take your coal or fuel, put the fuel in the back chest, iron in the front, and they'll all be loaded in by these hoppers. Now this is a really simple design. All it does, it takes the ores, puts them on top, and then the coal puts at the back. You've seen this before, and then it just goes back and forth. So once these are all done loading up, you got 10 left. You flick this, which connects to a powered rail there and a powered rail there, and then they go back and forth, lights up all the furnaces, and then all the output goes in there. So you just wait for a second. So this is 5 times faster than a normal furnace, but it's really good. So just like the other designs, you can extend this however long you want, as long as you have the resources to extend all of this out longer. So I'll just give you one final look around if you want to build this. This is just 2 chests with hoppers. The redstone line, the hoppers going in there, the hoppers going out into that. We've already gotten 15, which is nice. But yeah, so that is the system. I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off. And on to the fourth simple one, which is a 2x2 piston door. These things are so simple, and you have no excuse to build any of these in your world. All it is a little bit of redstone connecting up some pressure plates, going up into a simple torch tower on the side, and come on. It's great. Now there's also is the 3x3 ether door. That's very simple with the hole in the middle. But yeah. And the next one I just quickly made it myself. This is a really fun mini game. Essentially like the dunk tank that you find at like the carnival games. So what you do, you stand at a specific point, and then if you shoot the exact middle of the target block, I didn't get the middle there. Exact middle. Come on. Okay, I'll just get up close. Now. How about now? There we go. If you get the exact middle, then it'll fall down into the water. And so all you really need here, you don't have to do it like this, but for the exact middle, it'll produce a signal strength of 15, and anything that is not the middle, it won't. See if we hit there, it's only that amount of signal strength. So all we need is 15 pieces of redstone dust, so when you hit the middle, all of them become active, activating this repeater, going up into a torch with the piston, so it will retract once you hit the middle. And then all you have is 2 water sources down there, and you cover it up. And it's a really fun mini game. You can set this up at your server or just in your world, and you can actually let me put a chicken in there and see if I can hit the middle. Now please don't escape immediately. And you escaped. Oh well. There we go. But yeah, that happens, and let's move on to the next one. So this one, although it looks really hard-ish, it's very simple. It's a cobblestone generator. So all this does, we have a redstone clock, all hoppers running into a different hopper. So it creates like a spiral pattern like this. So the first hopper, whatever one you want to do, you want to run a comparator out of it into a block with a repeater going into redstone, and repeaters, which are powering this block, powering that piston right there to push up the cobblestone once it's generated. And then on the exact opposite ends, where you'd want to lock the hopper with any kind of output, you do the same thing, but take the redstone up onto pistons which push out. And then if you unlock the hopper and let the clock go, you can see this is how it works. And if you're on Java, you could hook this up to a TNT cannon or TNT duplicator. But in Bedrock, TNT doesn't drop every block. Neither can we make TNT duplicators. So yeah, that's how that one works. And if it like overflows, it reaches the push limit, it'll go up here. But you could like place down blocks with the redstone here, and then add another layer of pistons. So that's really nice. And that's kind of the same-ish design for the basalt generator. And now, if you don't know how to generate basalt by now, then, why? But I can understand if you don't. So all you need is soul soil at the bottom, lava on one of the sides, and blue ice on the other side. So there you go, you got blue ice, because if you do, then it will generate. If you don't, then it won't generate. So what it uses the same design for the hopper thingy, hopper chain going in a circle, and the exact opposite hoppers. So the first one, it runs into a line which pushes up these pistons to push out. And now since we can't like, well, actually we could push these up, but probably won't be as good. So what we're doing here is with the exact opposite runs into a line which pulls up the basalt with the sticky piston, and then it pushes them away just like this. Pretty simple, and it's a really nice design. You could hook this up to the Cobblestone Generator as well, and if you have Instamine, then this will be great. But yeah, so those are the two concepts, and probably the two hardest looking ones yet. And so this next one is just for like plain silliness, I'd say. And I call it the bye-bye box. Sometimes you die or something like that, or you get like a curse of binding item on your head that you accidentally didn't mean to put on, and you're back at your base. So you go into survival. Well, you should be in survival already. I have 3 things on me. You walk in here. I wasn't fast enough. That's the only flaw of the design. We wait for that to go. But yeah, and it basically just suffocates us in a block. And obviously that didn't work there. But that's only because the pulse extender wasn't long enough. So what we have here is the repeater running into a block with redstone, running into this pulse extender, running into this piston, sticky piston, to drop the block on us. Now, if this was longer, it would have suffocated us, and if you have any things on you, it would have gone into that hopper, going into this chest. But yeah, that's the so-called bye-bye box, if you have any cursive binding items. And this next one is a trap slash dispenser system. Now, if you made like any pathways or stuff that you don't want players to go on, this is perfect, because if they step in the pressure plate, block gets retracted, and then arrows get shot out at them quite fast. So all we have here is redstone underneath the pressure plate, running into a block with a torch on it, which is powering this piston and this redstone line at the same time, with a repeater running to a block with another torch, with a redstone at the bottom with a sticky piston, an observer clock running into a block, running into this piece of redstone, which powers this dispenser with all your arrows in it. So this happens. Ton of arrows back there already. That one went far. Wow. Okay. But this is the final design of the video, and it's a cool one. So I have this on, like, as a lamp on CreeperCraft. So what you do, you place a stack of 25 of whatever items in the chest, running into another comparator that has it set to nighttime. And so what this basically allows you to do, if I put on, let's see, do daylight cycle, and then I put it to sunset, this will turn on when I could sleep. And there we go. When I could sleep, it turns on, and then when I get out of bed, it turns off, and everything's great. So yeah, that is the video basically all done. If you liked, then like. If you liked a lot, then subscribe. And somehow, I don't know how, in this nonsense, we've gotten 200 subscribers. So thanks for that quite a bit. And see ya.